Alright guys, Dokkan time. Well, it's actually World Tournament time right now, which is exactly why we're making this video. So I just wanted to make it really quick. I didn't want to make it long and drawn out. I wanted to really let you guys know how you should be using these Hercule's Autograph ticket. Or just Hercule's Autograph item, whatever way you want to look at it. They are very limited. Now, obviously, I have quite a bit, and that's because I've stocked up on them. But keep in mind, I've stocked up on them for ever since we've even gotten them. So, I mean, it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months of grinding these things up over the course of like 3 or 4 world tournaments. I think it's only been 3 world tournaments because they took a long hiatus. And I'm going to get some more on during this world tournament. And I'm probably going to hit maybe close to 400. But the thing is, these are they're so limited that they're one of the only ways you can get the EZA medals or the EZA world tournament units. Otherwise, you have to grind excessively in the world tournament to even obtain these EZA medals. So these are your next amount of things you should be saving up hardcore just for units that could potentially EZA in the future that could actually be useful. For straight up free-to-play players, I would highly suggest you go over to Jay Fanta's page, take a look at his all of his videos, see what world tournament units he's using. In my experience, there's only a very small pool of world tournament units that are actually worth grabbing these medals for. And grabbing these medals with the Hercule's Autograph tickets is one of the only way a lot of, especially newer players, can even grab these. A maximum amount of these medals you can get in the each world tournament is a set of 4. Because they always have 4 EZAs typically. Now, do I suggest you EZAing them? No, I don't suggest you EZA almost any of the world tournament units. But I'll go with that at the end of the video. I just want to say that these Hercule Autograph tickets you should only be spending on EZA medals pretty much. There's very little other reason to. If you scroll down, you'll see that there's these master marks. Don't waste them on these. These are able to be obtained in the world tournament every time you hit the final stage, the final phase of the world tournament. On the finals, any of the gold capsules will have those. The gold capsules will always drop master marks. Just go over there and grab them. I have so many master marks at this point. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have over 600 master marks. I could awaken like 7 to 10, probably about 10 LRs, 10 world tournament LRs. I could just awaken so many of them. They do not cost a lot to awaken them. A normal UR only costs 7 marks. That's only 7 runs of world tournament. I mean, it doesn't take much, so do not waste your Hercule Autograph on these master marks. Don't waste them on turtles or Bulmas. These drop in the world tournament, or you can get them by other means. Then when you go down past here, you'll see we start to get into... Please, for the love of God, do not put these into Hercule frickin'... Please don't do this. Don't do this. We have the world tournament units that EZA'd from the last world tournament, and then you'll notice that this Gohan is down here. This Gohan has been constantly put into this shop for a primary reason. 1, he was one of the first world tournament units to EZA. 2, he's the best world tournament unit to EZA. Bardock? No, I'm sorry. I EZA'd him personally, and I regret it. I used him for one thing, and I think it was like the Team Bardock Extreme Super Battle Road. He did almost nothing. He's okay, but he's not amazing. The Goku is worthless. He's completely 100% replaceable. The Super Saiyan Tech Goku one. The buff Goku, however, I mean, you could potentially find something for him, but I still wouldn't suggest it. And I would not suggest it for either the Kaioken Goku or this Sea Sword Gohan. none of these guys are worth it. All 4 of these are garbage. They're just, I'm sorry, they're just straight up garbage. I mean, maybe someone like Jay Fanta can find a use for them, maybe. But personally, I find no real usability in them outside of potentially category bonuses of any form, and that's it. Otherwise, they're just pretty much replaceable and terrible, in my opinion. And you also have to keep in mind, if you grab one of these guys, that's 40 freaking Hercule Autographs. That's a lot. That means if you wanted to rainbow the sucker, it would cost you 5 copies. 4, 8, 12, 16. It'd cost you 200 Hercule's Autographs. 200. That's more than 2 world tournaments will net you. I mean, it's just not worth it. It's really just not worth it. So I would not suggest grabbing them. This Gohan is the only one I would suggest grabbing. At most, grab 1 dupe. If you already have one, grab one potentially for a dupe so that you can pump in some dodge or some additional. But that would be the only time it would be worth really grabbing them. I wouldn't suggest pumping all of your Hercule Autograph into there. You really want to save the Hercule Autograph for these actual like rainbow EZAs. Like I have an EZA'd Tien as of right now. I most definitely can for sure. Also, side note, there is one World Tournament unit that we will eventually get on Global, and it's this Goku. He's okay. He does end up getting guard and built-in additional, but that's it. He doesn't have a very high defense. The guard doesn't go far enough, in my opinion. I do see Jay Fanta using him a lot, but at the same time, he's just so much of a liability. I'm not willing to live life on the edge that hard. So that's a shout out to him as an EZA unit in the future. But let's go see how many medals does it cost to awaken Tien. So Tien, let's see here. To fully awaken him, which I have not even given him. I haven't even given him all of the actual medals yet. Let me go check to see just how many medals it exactly costs, because the game doesn't tell you the exact amount of medals. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't tell you. It's absolutely ridiculous that they don't tell you the exact amount they need. So you need 10 for the first level, and then you'll need 15 for the next level, and then you'll need 20 for the final extreme step of awakening Tien and Chaozu. So that's 30, that's 20, 30, 30, or 45. So it costs 45 medals. 45 medals. Let's go see how much that costs for the autographs. 45. Costs 135 freaking Hercule Autograph tickets. If you grinded perfectly throughout the entire World Tournament, I think you can potentially get almost enough. I think you would be like just shy of like 120 or 130 roughly. I did the calculations for these in a previous video, but I believe you would only get about roughly like 122 autographs, which is not enough to awaken him, obviously. So you have to wait for another World Tournament for newer players to be able to do that. But it costs a lot. It costs quite a bit to awaken, to grab these Hercule Autographs. I mean, I know it's free to play, but it's a grind, man. It's a grind. It's a long grind. It's a super long grind just to be able to do that. But this set of units right here that I have on screen, that is the only... This is the only set of World Tournament units, in my personal opinion, for the majority of Dokkan players, that is worth awakening or even owning as far as World Tournament units go. Piccolo is fantastic. He has so much defense, and he has guard as long as you have a Gohan Kid. That's the only caveat to him, is that you have to have a Gohan Kid with him, which there's only like 2 viable options in the game, and that's the AGL Kid Gohan and the Carnival LR Kid Gohan. And then, of course, Tien. Tien is very good. He doesn't look like he's as good as he should be, but you just go watch any of Jay Fanta's videos. He's taken down like newer fights versus like the freaking Red Zone Beerus and so forth. or the Red Zone Golden Frieza. Like, he's doing a lot with this unit. Like, they are very good. The next unit is, once again, this Gohan. He stacks defense. He actually does supporting. I think specifically for AGL tech and physical types. That's the only downside of that, but otherwise, he is a 50% support for AGL tech and physical types. And then you have this Demon King Piccolo Elder. He's actually pretty bloody decent. He has greatly raised attack and defense, and he has damage reduction as long as he supers the enemy first. So that's what makes him good. This Gohan has an Easy 8 as of yet. He will Easy A, however. Come I think next World Tournament, potentially, for global players. He's already able to be Easy Aid for JP players. But for global players, I think we have to wait either one more World Tournament, or we have to wait 2 more. I don't know at the top of my head right now. But eventually, he gets like a stupid, ridiculous amount of dodge to the point of where he could almost dodge instantly on every turn. And then, of course, there's LR Jackie Chun, which, as another reminder, this World Tournament, this weekend, as of right now, of February 16th, 2024, this is the last time you'll be able to get him for free. He's a reward in the World Tournament as of right now. As for your local rewards, if you do not have him, you will be stuck at the mercy of gacha tickets on specifically, which banner was it? It was a specific World Tournament banner. Not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. So the LRs for the World Tournament only pop up here. This is it. This is the only space they pop up in. They don't pop up anywhere else. You won't get them right here. They won't pop up right here. They will only pop up in this banner. This banner fluctuates constantly. Actually, you know what? Don't hold me to that. They possibly could pop up in here. I don't think they do. I 100% don't think they do. But I could be wrong. But as far as I'm aware, the LR local prizes that you can get, so LR Tien and Chaozu, LR Intelligence Piccolo, the LR Jackie Chun, only will pop up in here. But Jackie Chun's not even popping up in this right now. He won't pop up into it until either the next World Tournament or the World Tournament after that. So, literally, this is the last time you can get Jackie Chun. As far as I'm aware, he won't pop up in this store. I don't recall if I remember seeing Piccolo actually popping up in the Hercule Autograph section of the Baba shop. So, I don't think he's going to be able to be obtained free to play. So just spend your Hercule Autograph tickets wisely and choose wisely who you Easy A, because it costs quite a bit to get enough of these medals to Easy A any of the units. So anyways, guys, good luck with your World Tournament and have a good day and a good night.